Good morning. Today is Monday, June 16th, and we're going to be going over San Mateo County and Belmont. So Belmont in the peninsula is just right next to San Carlos. Let me share my screen here to show you the map. So right here, outlined in red here. So San Mateo, Belmont, San Carlos, Redwood City, with Foster City over here. Right, so San Mateo County is locally known as the Peninsula. So let's jump in and start looking at the stats for Belmont here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is number of actives compared to number of pending homes. And we're going back to January of 2021. So the blue line is the number of pending and in contract, and the green line is the number of actives. So you can see here that when the pendings outnumber the actives, the market is extremely hot. And you can see here for a brief time in late 2022 that it slowed down a little bit. So there was actually more actives than pending. And now coming into here, it's the gap has gotten quite large. So there's just not enough homes for sale, right, to satisfy the demand. So looking here, we're at double the number of pendings compared to active. So we just don't have enough inventory. And we can see that when we start looking at how fast things sells, the median days on market, right? So I'm pulling that up right now. So it's 7 days is the median. So there's a peak here. I think that's just from December. There was not that many houses, but in general, we've been below 10 days on the market. So right now it's 7 days. So extremely fast. Now let's look at the median sales price here. So we're at 2.587. So it's quite an increase, right, from the beginning of 2021 here. And you can even look back here. So it started at, if we could just go May to May, right? So that's a $500,000 increase, which is quite significant. Let's now take a look at the whole county. So San Mateo County. Let's look at number of actives versus number of pending homes. So we can see for the county as a whole, it shows a slightly different story than Belmont specifically, right? So there's a little bit more actives than pending, right? And it's been pretty consistent, right? Like the gap, except for 1 month here where they crossed. So see, we have 540 actives to just under 400 pending. So we've been in very low inventory for quite some time in the Bay Area, especially the peninsula. All right, so let's see how fast things are selling. The median days to sell, for the seller to accept an offer. So it's still extremely fast, right? So compared to Belmont being 7 days, for the whole county it's 8 days. So it's super duper fast. And now let's look at the months of inventory. All right, so we have 1.5 months inventory, right? So barely enough inventory here. I think a normal market across the country is about 4 months inventory. In the Bay Area, it's a little bit lower. 1.5 is extremely low. And the median sales price is 2.3 for the whole county, right? So quite high. It's on a quite upward trajectory here. So it was like 1.9 3 years ago, and now we're at 2.3 median sales price in 2024. So I want to talk about a recent house that I looked at in West San Jose, in the Lynn Haven neighborhood, pretty close to Santana Row here, between San Tomas 280 and Winchester. So it's listed. So despite what you might be hearing about the market, right? The house listed at 1.4 and sold for $500,000 over asking with the 8-day all cash close. So it's pretty original. The bones were in good shape, but the house needed a complete remodel. Look at the green carpets here, the kitchen, the linoleum floors and the wallpaper, more green carpet, some nice hardwood, right? It's a pretty dated bathroom as well. And here's the backyard. So yeah, so this week we went over Belmont and San Mateo County. Definitely let me know if you're interested in any specific cities. I think next we'll take a look at Alameda County. I hope everyone has an awesome week.